Hey, this is part B of the songwriting tutorial of Christmas Eve morning 2025. So I was working on that, watched the first video, and then something, another funny line entered into my head, right? And it was this. It was I just wrote it down light and fast, but this time I wrote it to where I could read the motherfucker, right? Because if you can't read your fucking shit, what's the fucking point? Okay. So I wrote this down, and that first line came in my head, right? I started laughing my ass off. If you start laughing your ass off all by yourself, it's probably a good song. So this line popped into my head, right? It was the line is shameless name dropping son of a bitch. Okay. And I thought, no, okay, we need to add to that, right? So shameless, because we're gonna go fucking all out, right? We're gonna load this fucker up, man. This taco of love. So lyrical love, right? So we're gonna load it up. So shameless name dropping son of a bitch, and then I said I gotta add, right? I got a little flourish, gotta add onto it, right? That's what we do. And I said from Chico, right? Chico's a great fucking name, right? If I have a kid, man, my next kid, I'm gonna name that little fucker Chico, whether it's a boy or a girl. That's true, ladies. If you want a baby named Chico, I kill myself sometimes. so all right, so that changed. Now that again, like on the first song, that the crazy lyric there that just popped in my head, the funny one, that's going to become the chorus probably, right? And then this is going to be the beginning stanzas of the poem slash song, right? Um, so this is I wrote jotted this down neatly, kind of for me. Uh, I once knew a dude from Chico. His name was, why not just guess? there's a there's a 7 out of 10 chance you'll get it, depending. I'm such a dick. Depending on whether you're from the state I'm referring to, from the city I'm referring to. Oof, what a dick. All right. So, but that changed, right? And I said, if you're from that place, that city, that beer bong celibate state, the city state, called, you can't be because Chico seeded long time ago. They seeded and became its own state. Chico became its own state. Chico State, right? It's college. So, and okay, and I was gonna call the song. Then I was gonna change the song again because I'm swimming in titles here, but no chorus. Um, I knew a guy from Chico, but uh, after everything, I didn't write this neatly, and I can't. Now I'm paying the price. I can't, right? Met a guy from Chico, and after everything, it's the new title. Okay, it's the new title. Now I gotta fix that. I deciphered my own fucking garbage. Title. It's the new title. Now I can read it next time when I try to get all lyrical and shit. Now, okay, and melodic too, because you can think of the you gotta think. I mean, don't think of it, but just reference it a little bit, right? Melody, right? C D G E B7, whatever the fuck it is. So, but after everything, and I'm gonna make that neater because that wasn't that neat to begin with. After everything, writers out there, after everything, it's the new title. So the guy from Chico, his new title, um, the new title became this. Chico stopped being a city in 1973, and demurely, some would say, illegibly. No, I can't read it. I'm gonna write illegibly, and then that'll trigger me later, right? This is about writing, people. Illegibly. Oh, another thing. If some dude's gonna try to teach you about writing, and he's got patches on his motherfucking corduroy coat, right? Suede ones, whether they be imported, imitation, whatever, a monogahide, whatever. Run from that motherfucker. He does not know how to teach you shit about writing. Nothing. Because if you don't know nothing about life, you know nothing about writing, the process. Nothing. So Professor fucking Poopy Pants, you should be pumping gas. All right, diatribe over. So Chico stopped. The new title of this stupid, insane, absurdist song that Camus would love, by the way, is Chico stopped being a city in 1973, and demurely, some would say, what's the word? Right. And illegibly ceded itself from the state, in quotes, and became its own thing. Thing, I like that. My own thing, right? So I'm going to throw that in there. It's topical. That word thing is kind of topical, right? Last 10, 20 years, I don't know. Now to fess up. Okay, so now I'm saying, now to fess up, now I'm being, what is that called? When you tell the truth to the camera, right? Breaking, I know you're breaking the fourth wall, but you're also, it's confessional, right? That's part of the song. Not genre, I'm looking for the word, trope. That's part of the song trope, right? You got all those different ones. You got to look that shit up. I'm not going to teach that. You got to do that. That's the heavy lifting you have to do as a scholar, right? Because to be a songwriter, ask any motherfucker in Nashville. You also got to be a scholar, right? And they might pretend like they're good old boys. They ain't never opened no goddamn book. They're lying. Unless they went to prison. All bets are off. They went to prison, yeah, that's university to hire fucking everything, man. If you got out of it alive, right? Your soul intact, right? Learn a little something, that'd be great, right? So, I mean, shoe repair, prison. That's a great thing to learn. Hey, if you're hearing this from prison, seriously, it's a great trade. Shoe repair, and even in disposable shoe society that we're in now, you still have cats who like nice leathered soled shoes. Really, and you'll always make a serious good money. Because I did. I was in the business after college. I couldn't get a job because I'm an idiot. And so anyway, so the song. Back to the song. Blah 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 blah. All right. So, anyways, I'm not going to do more about the songs because specifically, who gives a fuck? The process is the exact fucking every time you write a song. And I notice, I think I know. You're a fucking song person when you've got one of these you just got in the mail yesterday, and I have to remove the purfling on the back of this. I have to take the back off because they didn't glue the sound sticks. I call them sound sticks. I don't know what the fuck they're really called. They didn't glue the sound sticks down, right? And this is the hat. This is the hat that Alan made me. Look at that label, man. I love you, Alan. I hope you come over later today, and we'll get into some hijinks, bro. Right? So, anyways, that's the video, right? About the very serious. There's no, and very little levity, and blah blah blah. Suede patches on the elbow kind of bullshit, man. Songwriting is sitting your motherfucking ass down. Every time you have an idea, you got to write the fucking thing down. And also, I'm going to tell for the young wannabe writers, I never did this, and I should have, but I didn't for various reasons that are valid. Keep a journal. Really try to keep a journal. Write in it every motherfucking day. If that's just one word. One word. When you're my age, let's say kid, right now, you writer kid, I see you, right? I see you. You're 11, you're 12, you're 13, you're 14, you're 15, you're 16, you're 17, 27. You're that kid, right? You're watching this. You're interested. That's why, right? So, kid, you can do it. You can do it. You don't have to journal. You don't have to write any. I didn't, but I think it really stunted my growth as a writer, for sure. Both as fiction writer, a columnist. You have to. I got the fucking bona fides, bitches. I got it, right? That's who that be right now? Who is that? Oh, that be Mr. Chris Reed cat from Benicia Vallejo. He got the pimp hat and everything. Thank you, Alan Carl. Oh, if you want one of these hats, by the way, I got a line on them. All right, I got a line on them. Anyways, enough shameless shelling. But one thing you will not never buy from Chris Reed or my cousin Alan Carl, one thing you'll never fucking buy from us is pharmaceuticals, whether they be real or imaginary. Motorcycles, no, we'll sell you a motorcycle. I wouldn't, though, because that would make me feel bad if something bad happened to you, right? So, anyways, you get the point, man. You get the fucking point. You want to be a songwriter? You gotta be crazy. You gotta fucking have. Where is it? See, I just got dressed. That's why. That's why I don't have my goddamn. See, I started to panic. Right? That's why I didn't have my. See, my things are. It's empty, right? Now I gotta. Oh, you know what? I mean, this is instructive. This is how the songwriter gets ready for a day. He's got his these thingies. He's got to put those somewhere. He's got this, which this is too blunt of a Phillips head, but me and Alan figured it out. So I got the rolling pins I'm gonna need. I'm not gonna fucking bore you with a bunch of fucking shitty details. But I have the that's my lucky elephant hair that my daughter Hannah gave me from South Africa, and her beautiful fiance Brian. Um, oh, Brian also gave me. Thank you, Brian. I love you, Brian. He gave me. This is from Djibouti. Djibouti, just say that, man. That rock hard. Djibouti, 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 booty, booty. Brian gave me this from Djibouti, and I love it. Right, I just love the black and white because it reminds me of Siena or Vieto. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those of you, you know, yeah, you're in the know, right? For sure. And then there's this. Now this tool is to remove the purfling from the guitar I just bought yesterday. I bought a very, 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 very fucking cheap guitar for a reason. I have a reason for it. I'm not going into that here. But I have to scrape the purfling out on the back of it. I gotta remove the back panel of the guitar. And then, because being an artist is also being a technician. I mean, really. You gotta get your fucking hands dirty every day. Every day you're gonna get dirty. And it's the fun kind, right? The best kind. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love, like, Alan's like, okay. Because I told Alan, I said, this tag, Alan, I want it to be perpendicular to the brim of the hat, right? He's all, perpin what? He said, you want what? You want Alan, the artist, to do what now? Perpendicular fuck? Yeah, he's like, no, this thing's gonna be like it's in the wind or something. And this is Minnie Pearl inspired. Thank you, Minnie Pearl. I know you're in heaven. You're in Nashville heaven, baby. You beautiful thing. Um, so, anyways, you get the point, right? I mean, all this shit's it's all linked, man. Goodness, kindness, right? Uh, you know, if you're attracted to the light like Luke Skywalker was, man, if you're the good side of things, man, good things happen to you, right? And if you're attracted to the dark stuff, right, dark things happen to you, and these dark things you might think that they're beneficial in some way, or they're thrilling, or they're it's your destruction. That's what Star Wars is about. It's your destruction.